how much I made on my first YouTube paycheck. I'm gonna share it with you. Hey everyone, my name is Will Sanders. This is Evolving Content, where I talk about how I built my YouTube channel, That Enzo and Lotus, and how I want to help you do the same with your channel. So today we're talking about my first YouTube paycheck. Well, actually, to be honest, this is just a blank sheet of paper because YouTube doesn't mail paychecks because it's not 1992. They use direct deposit. But that's okay. We're gonna get into the numbers, what they all mean. The good news is I got monetized in June, July, August, like 3 months, and you could definitely do that. You could beat it. It doesn't matter. You can make a lot of money on YouTube. However, you're going to work for it. Probably harder than you have in your whole life, but if you're passionate about it and you love it, it's not going to feel like work. I know for me, it doesn't feel like work at all. I love doing it. You know, I tell people I'm working all the time, but I don't actually feel like I'm working most of the time. I know with the title like this on a video, a lot of people may just click on it because they want to see the numbers. They want to see what somebody made. So I promise you, we're going to get to that real quick. We're also going to break down all the numbers. But for those of you who just want the number and how much it was, I will just straight up tell you my first YouTube paycheck was $271.87, I think. $271.81. So let's break that down real quick. As you will see, my first end of month for September 2019 was $271.81. You will notice down here that I got monetized on the 16th. That was my first day. It was $6.12. It wasn't a full day. The following day, it went up to 16, and you see we got some 22s, 19, most of them are around $20, 14, almost 15. So it kind of stayed in that range. I had 3 videos during that time, 63, just shy of 64,000 views. Now let's look at this a different way. So you might be thinking, okay, well, you know, that's about half a month, $271. So that's almost $600 a month. That's a car payment. That might even be a small mortgage. That's not nothing for most people. I'm not saying it isn't. However, let's break this down a little bit more in depth. You don't get monetized on day one, obviously. I mean, I guess you could technically, but anyways, most normal channels are not going to get monetized on day one. So let's take a step back and look at this screen here where you can see my channel from the beginning. So my first video went up on May 25th, 2019. It was really just an intro video. It was real short. It was like a minute long. My first actual video went up June 4th. But regardless, in this time, you can see these are all the videos I had come out. There was 19 total, equated to 138,000 views and still $271. So let's break this down. Now, I did a little bit of this math ahead of time to save us some time. 19 videos. So for me, the way I'm at right now, I estimate about 5 hours per video. There are videos that I put a lot more than 5 hours. There probably isn't too many videos that I'm able to do it in less than 5 hours. Every once in a while I can do one, depending on like what it is. But generally speaking, looking at at least a couple hours for editing, at least an hour or more for a thumbnail, and then not to mention the time to shoot the video. Now, in my case, a lot of these might be like vlog style where I'm out with the pups. I was going to be doing that anyways, so that doesn't always add more time. There are some videos though where it's a lot of like prep and such, so it just kind of depends on the video and everything that's going on. I just realized the MacBook's kind of up there a little bit, so hopefully that's not, I'll probably put that down a little bit more. So anyways, if we figure just a ballpark average of 5 hours of video, 19 videos, that's 95 hours. You can check the math if you want. So now that $271.81 equates to, wait for it, $2.87 per hour. Yeah. I don't know what minimum wage is. Let's just say 10 bucks an hour. I don't know. That's probably not what minimum wage is, but 10 bucks an hour times 95 hours, $950. So yes, I made money on YouTube on my first paycheck. I did not make good money. So you have to realize YouTube is not it's not a short game. It's definitely what you would consider the long game. Now, my channel has thankfully continued to grow. I am making more than $271 a month right now. And I do other things besides just ad revenue that I make money. And I'm going to talk about that in a future video. I figured that people would be interested in that, but if you are, definitely let me know. Or if you're not, you know, I would think people would be interested in ways you can make money on YouTube besides AdSense. There's things you can do like affiliate marketing and products and just different things. And I want to go through those, but comment below. Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in, because technically, while my channel wasn't approved for AdSense until middle of September, I was actually making money on day one, really. But again, that's for another video. Today, we're just focusing on the AdSense program, the YouTube Partner Pro. I keep calling it AdSense because that's where it comes through. That's how you get paid, is through AdSense. But really what happens is you're accepted through the YouTube Partner Program, and then each month they throw that to your Google AdSense, and that's how you get paid. Now, if you're watching this video, you probably know that YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to get approved into the YouTube Partner Program. But as I was just mentioning with the AdSense, you also have to be accepted into Google AdSense, and that's not as obvious. Now, once you go through the monetization steps, it is. But what happens is a lot of times people, they know the 4,000 watch hours, they know the 1,000 subscribers, so they don't even really think about it until they get to those numbers. Well, actually, you can get approved for Google AdSense at any point. I was approved for Google AdSense years ago because of a website that I had and different things. Technically, I still have it, but I was actually running ads, not making money off ads back then. So I was already approved for Google AdSense. That takes, last I heard, it still takes a couple weeks because they still actually mail you a letter, and then like you have to confirm a code and stuff. So do that ahead of time. If you just go into your YouTube backend page, hey guys, so I was just editing this video and I went to do my overlay for I was gonna show you guys how you could join AdSense ahead of time and have that done. Unfortunately, YouTube's changed that page a little bit. I'll put it on the screen now what it looks like, but it's different than the way it used to look. I don't know if I have a screenshot of what it used to look like, not that it matters, but there used to be a thing there where you could go ahead and kind of get that out of the way. I did a little bit of research. You can still obviously create an AdSense account. You just go to googleadsense.com, create an account. The issue is you need a website, and I don't know that they'll accept your YouTube page as your website. So my conclusion to this is if you have a website already, sure, go ahead and do it. It doesn't hurt to get out of the way. If you don't, I honestly wouldn't stress over this too much. When you're first approved for the partner program, it can take up to a month. And honestly, even some of the faster times, even my page, the second page that I did, took a couple days. So yeah, I mean, to join AdSense, I think they still have to mail you something. So it's probably going to take like a week or more. But honestly, even if best case scenario, sorry, Enzo's right here if you can hear him breathing. Even best case scenario, if you got approved into the partner program really fast, like within a few days, chances are in the long run, it's only going to end up costing you a couple days of monetization, which as you saw, isn't going to amount to much. Worst case scenario, you might lose anywhere from a few dollars to 50 or something. And it's like, you know, in the grand scheme of life, it's really not worth stressing yourself out over that right now. I would just focus on making content. I'm going to focus on making content and just worry about that afterwards, unless you already have a full-fledged website already to where it's just easy for you to do it. All right, back to the video. All right, so I know this video wasn't like a new concept. I know a lot of YouTubers have shared their paychecks and, you know, how much money they're making. What I wanted to do a little bit different, one is just tell you guys, because I know just some people are interested in it. I know I was back in the day when I was trying to figure out, like, you're trying to get an estimate, like how much could it potentially be. But I really wanted to hammer in on the point that if you're doing this just to make money, there's a lot easier ways to make money. You could go get a minimum wage job at Walmart and make way more money. And I mean, I see signs all the time. Amazon's hiring people for like $15 an hour to go work in their warehouses, or maybe even more than that. I don't know. So, I mean, there's a lot more ways to make money. YouTube is a long play. Now, if you stick with it and you do well and you become successful with YouTube, and successful doesn't mean, you know, millions of subscribers. Successful can be just 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, but maybe you're doing something else to monetize your channel. Like I said before, like affiliates or a program or a product or something. There's all sorts of different things that, like I said, we can talk about in a future video. With YouTube, it's more of you're going to make very little to nothing in the beginning, but then it's going to compound over time. So my hope is that, yeah, right now, technically I'm losing a lot of money. If you think about like my time, I could be spending it elsewhere, making more money. The hope is that over time, whereas those minimum wage or low paying jobs would stay there, that, I will obviously, why a lot of people don't just quit their job and work YouTube, that's why you see a lot of people doing it at night and on the weekends. And that way they're slowly building it to a point where it supplements, because it's going to take a long time with YouTube, most likely. So that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got some usefulness out of it. If you did, please like the video. That is the most way to help my channel in the algorithm. If you want to check out the channel I was referencing, again, that's that Enzo and Lotus. It's linked below. I'm sure I'll put it on the screen as well. I think as of today, we're sitting over just over 18,000 subscribers. Hopefully hit 20,000 maybe sometime at the end of next week. But we'll see. If you like German Shepherds and you like that kind of vlog type stuff, definitely go check it out. Otherwise, any questions you have, comment below. I will answer them all, as I do on that Enzo and Lotus. Otherwise, I think I've said otherwise like 12 times, but appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.